Hi, my name is Richard Napier and I work for On Demand Education Limited, a Buzzient implementation partner. I'd like to spend a couple of minutes with you today discussing the challenges of social data in relation to your enterprise applications. The first problem is the easiest one to understand and also the most critical, is that social data, by and large, is unseen by your existing enterprise applications. They are blind to what's going on Twitter, Facebook, Amazon, iTunes, whatever the chosen forums that are involved. Your applications are blind to it. The solution is that Buzzient makes that data visible to your existing applications. It's done in the following way. Buzzient harvests the data from a variety of social media sources. It provides a centralized analytics and administration platform, and you can leverage this to turn your existing applications, both SaaS and on-premise, into true systems of engagement. Buzzient captures, analyzes, and enables social media to be used with multiple customer engagement applications. So whether you are a 100% Siebel enterprise house, or whether you have one department using CRM on demand, another one using enterprise, another one using NetSuite, another one using Salesforce, all of these applications can be engaged simultaneously in solving the social media problem thanks to Buzzient. The standalone analytics app provides dashboards with actionable intelligence. It provides sentiment analysis reports, as well as the ability to create filters to trigger insertion of records into Siebel, CRM on demand, whatever your system of record is. Buzzient lets you use multiple systems of engagement simultaneously and provides its own social API to kickstart development of further integrations or more complex workflow-based integrations. Buzzient is the only system providing cross-vendor engagement for social CRM in the enterprise. It allows you to concentrate on turning your systems of record into systems of engagement, whether they be SaaS, hybrid, or on-premise. Buzzient itself can run in the public or private cloud, or can be installed on-premise. Buzzient does not rely on third-party for its data crawling. Buzzient uses its own patented technology for analyzing sentiment in social media, and provides its own social API for rapid development of new integrations. So I'm going to start this demonstration by creating a message out on the social web. I'm going to include a keyword that is relevant to my business. That's all done, and I'll post this message now. The instance of CRM on demand that I'm working with has been enabled for social engagement with the inclusion of the Buzzient Enterprise integration. So I have an extra tab here, and I have my keywords and brands organized in filters so that I can see messages as they show up in Buzzient Enterprise. And here's the message I just posted. I can perform standard actions like following them on Twitter, or I can return through a pop-up window to the original post if I need to. But from a CRM on demand perspective, the most important thing is being able to make use of this information in my system of record. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create Lead. So now that my lead has been created in my system of record, I'll go to the Leads tab and click Recently Created Leads. There it is at the top of the list. It's been created with information garnered from the social media post. If I scroll down a little bit, you'll see that the information is visible to me through the integration with Buzzient. And I can engage directly with this prospect or customer from within the CRM on demand interface. In this case, I'll just post a quick message in reply. While I'm entering this message, you'll notice there's a small drop-down list just above this. Different users may, of course, be authorized in your organization to respond using different accounts. So this is where I would choose that. I'm just going to go and send that post back to Twitter. So the history of engagement is visible to me right here in CRM On Demand. So thanks to Buzzient, I've been able to engage and track the history of engagement, and Buzzient has created an activity so that I can see a log of all the communications with this lead. Let's go back to the social media posts tab again, just to show you that if you're scrolling through this list, of course, you will also be able to see the history of engagement in relation to the same post. And users of the Buzzient Analytics web app will also be able to see the history of engagement and whether the information has been placed in CRM On Demand or not. Let's go back to the Social Media Posts tab again, and let's this time create a service request from an existing post. Once again, thanks to the integration with Buzzient, the service request is created. There it is. And I am able to visualize the information. In this case, I can see it's from Twitter. And you can see that the social media information has been added to the service request. I'm going to give you one more example this time because this is an interesting one. Let's scroll down and create a new lead. This is a social media post that is not from Twitter, it's not from Facebook. It's from a different source. So it's not always possible to respond directly simply because not all social media sources are designed for responding. So I'm going to go to the Service Request tab and pick up this created service request. There it is. This time when I scroll down, you'll notice that the source is RSS feeds, and Buzzient has been able to connect me to the website that generated the RSS feed, so I can still see the source material, even though it's not a traditional social media information source. Of course, the Buzzient web interface gives me access to the Buzzient Analytics engine, so I'm able to visualize share of voice, brand sentiment. I can drill down and see the actual native posts, perform activities on those native posts. So this is actionable intelligence through the Buzzient Analytics engine. Certain users may be authorized to create filters, enabling automatic creation of data in your system of record, in this case CRM On Demand, based on criteria. So I'm going to say that if there's really high positive sentient messages about Buzzient, I want to create an alert, and it's going to be an alert of type create lead. So when any of these social media messages occur, a record will automatically be created for me in CRM On Demand. Thanks to the integration with Buzzient Enterprise, from CRM On Demand, certain users may be authorized to make administrative changes, such as setting up new social media accounts, setting up brand keywords and synonyms, identifying words that in a particular industry correspond to highly negative or highly positive sentiment. Of course, all of the defined filters and dashboards are visible both in the Buzzient web application as well as CRM On Demand. Buzzient lets you transform CRM On Demand into a true customer engagement platform. My name's Richard Napier. This is On Demand Education, a Buzzient partner. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to fill in the form that's coming up in about 1 second. Bye-bye.